Hey everyone, Hassan here, and got some more from Power Rangers Megaforce for you today. Another video review of some Megaforce merchandise. But before I get to that real quick, Power Rangers Megaforce premieres on Saturday, February 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Nickelodeon. We finally have a release date. It was announced today. It's official. February 2nd at 1 p.m. That's like 2.5 weeks away. It's crazy soon. Spread the word. I'm excited. And there's already been so much Megaforce merchandise that's out already, and so much more on the way. I got lots of good reviews coming in the next week. I'll kind of give you some details at the end of this video of what's coming up as well. But right now for you today, I have a review of two different figures here. I have the Gosei Great Megazord and the Gosei Grand Megazord. And these, well, they kind of released Megazords in a line known as the Retrofire line. So you had a bunch of different Retrofire Megazords that were released from previous seasons, and you know, when Samurai came out, they had those ones as well, things like that. But these figures, they're basically like Retrofires, but the box doesn't say Retrofire at all. So I'm going to dub them Retrofires because they basically are. So we'll kind of use the quotes there to name them, I guess. So real quick, take a look at the packaging. So there's that. Let's see. So here's the Gosei Great Megazord packaging. Shows the Megazord's helmet there, a picture of the Gosei Great Megazord there. The side shows an ad for the card scanner app. This shows the different card game stuff. Down here, you just got the UPC and stuff. And yeah, they basically just put the Megazord in here, and the sword went in there. And in the back area right here is where they put a card, so it did come with one card. Not very collector-friendly packaging, as you can see. Kind of had to rip it up to open it up. And then the back shows the two different figures there that I have, and the Tokyo vinyl figures. So I do have these ordered as well. They should be coming soon, so expect reviews on these two guys as well. So there's that, and then the Gosei Grand Megazord one, basically same thing, except there's the Gosei Grand Megazord and that helmet. Everything else I think is basically the same. UPC. It also comes with one card as well. And yeah, the back is the same. So, anyways, got that out of the way. So these are the Retrofire figures here. And they look pretty cool, I think. So, just a quick little comparison if you want to see. I haven't been collecting all the Retrofires, you know, I gotta be honest with you, I haven't been. I did get the two ones for Samurai though, because I thought they looked pretty cool. And I wish I had been collecting them, but oh well, I'm not going to go back and try and do that now. So here's the Samurai Clawzord, and here's the Samurai Megazord. Unfortunately, the sword is all bent up. I don't know if you can see that, but so yeah, as you can see, these Megaforce ones are basically Retrofires. I mean, they fit perfectly in with this line. Very similar in terms of the posability, except I think with these ones, you can't bend them. At least this guy, you can't bend them at the elbow mark there. And with this one, this elbow you can bend, but this one you can't. That's really the only difference in terms of articulation, because these two, you can bend them at both of their elbows. But otherwise, in terms of articulation, I think they're basically the same. But I'll show you guys that as well. But so there's a little comparison if you wanted to see the Samurai and Megaforce Megazords together. Pretty sweet. Oh yeah, before I get to the figures themselves, they each did come with one card, like I said. So the Gosei Great Megazord came with a Gosei Great Megazord card, of course. And it's P11, Gosei Great Megazord. And so let's play it in the card scanner app. So let me kind of pull that up real quick. So there's the card scanner app. Okay, and we have the Gosei Grand Megazord, and this is P115. Alright, so those are the animations there in the app. Now both of them, as you can see, they have the same barcode on the side there, so they both play the same sound in the Gosei Morpher. So I have the Gosei Morpher here, and it is not the Summon Megazord sound that most of the Megazord cards have. It is something different. So it says Megaforce Megazord. So that's kind of neat. So they both say that. So there you go. So those are those cards. So now let's get to the actual figures here. First up, let's take a look at the Gosei Great Megazord. So this is the figure up close, if you want to kind of get an idea of the detail there. Nice detail on the logo there. Looks pretty sweet, you know, nice paint and everything on here as well. Symbol looks cool there too. And there's the back. So in terms of articulation and everything, what you can do with these is the head moves around 360 degrees like so, and you can kind of tilt it up and down a little bit as well. These wings do come off, I don't know on purpose or not. Sometimes they come off kind of easily, like this one especially. So you can do that. The arms do, and this kind of moves slightly a little bit. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it does move around like that, and this is about as far wide as you can go there. It does bend at the elbow here. It does not bend backwards, but just forwards. Same with the shark here. Bends forward. There we go. And a teeny bit back, actually. This one kind of does bend back. Looks a little weird, but it does. And you can also rotate the hand around, like so. And same with the shark, like so. Yeah, so there's that articulation there. You can rotate around the top part of the body all the way around. The legs can move forward and back like that. They can move apart quite a bit. You can bend at the knee like so, and the feet can move up and down like that. So plenty of articulation there, and it's kind of got a bit of a stylized look to it, you know, like the snake and everything. Like it kind of is meant to look more like a person in a way, rather than like very robotic looking, and it looks kind of neat like that. You know, I don't know. I think I like that that look. And this is the sword that it comes with, and it just fits right into the hand there, like so. So yeah, you can kind of have fun with, you know, some various poses and stuff, and it looks pretty sweet. So that's the Gosei Great Megazord, and we'll do a little comparison with the actual Megazord toy in just a second. But this is the Gosei Grand Megazord. This one does not come with any accessories like the Gosei Great Megazord had the sword. This one doesn't come with anything, just comes with the figure itself. But you can see it looks pretty sweet. I like, you know, the paint job on this. I think it looks really cool. Also, basically same articulation. You know, you can move the head all the way around, arms all the way around, like that. Bends at the elbow there. You can also rotate this whole thing around like that, as well as the hand. You can rotate around the body like so. The legs also move forward and back and apart like that, and at the knees it bends as well. The feet also move up and down. Now these feet, because of they're not like flat shaped, like this one kind of is, this one isn't as much, so it is slightly hard to stand. Like every now and then this thing kind of falls down, so that's one slight downside. It's not that big of a deal, because you can kind of get it to stand, but sometimes you just have to kind of frame it properly, I guess. But yeah, this is the Gosei Grand Megazord, and it looks pretty sweet. Like it looks, you know, nice and tough and big with the stylized look that they kind of went for. And you can see the paint job looks pretty good as well. Looks really nice. yeah, so there's that. That's the Gosei Grand Megazord. So let's bring in the actual Megazord toys in here, just for a quick little comparison. So, alright, Gosei Great Megazord with this, as you can see. Obviously, the big Megazord toy is more blocky looking, although it really doesn't look that bad, actually. Looks pretty cool. But in terms of the paint and everything, I think for the most part, it's pretty much got all the paint. I think there's some markings on the snake and the phoenix that I see, like here and here, sorry, there and there, that aren't painted on this figure. And then like the eyes down here for those different Zords aren't painted. But for the majority of it, it looks pretty cool. I think it's a nice little mini version of the Gosei Great Megazord. And for the Gosei Grand Megazord here, if we want to do a little comparison, I mean, this definitely does look a bit more blocky, and it's a lot more kind of top heavy here. And this is too, but it looks nicer because it's a bit more proportional in a way. In terms of the paint, again, like if I try and, you know, compare up there, pretty similar in terms of the paint that you're getting there. Yeah, really not much of a difference. I'm trying to like spot like little minor things. I think down here there's a bit of a difference because these are kind of different colors, and this is all silver, this part's just red and blue, and this is kind of silverish there. The eyes aren't painted on those either. But again, for the most part, oh, and this part here is painted black, and on this it's not. But these are just kind of minor little things. So yeah, I'll take those away. And that's really it for these figures. I think they look really cool. And I think these types of figures are pretty sweet for both kids and collectors. I think kids will love having the Megazords to kind of play around with, you know, in a smaller size, and they can, I don't know, I guess they look cooler as well, in my opinion, in this little stylized look that they went for. And obviously they're cheaper than having to buy the bigger Megazords, although these ones don't transform and combine and stuff. But for collectors, I mean, they're a nice line of Megazords as well to kind of collect, and I think they look pretty sweet. They're nice display pieces. I used to have the Samurai ones kind of displayed on my desk for a bit. Might do the same for these Megaforce ones as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this review. I would say I recommend them. I think they're pretty cool, so definitely check them out. And of course, you do get the cards with them as well, so that's always a bonus. So those are the Retrofire Gosei Great Megazord and Gosei Grand Megazord. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments below. And stay tuned for lots more Megaforce reviews on the way. I'm going to be reviewing the hand gear, the Tokyo Vinyl figures, the Morphin vehicles, the red and blue Ultra Mode Morph, or whatever, Armored Ultra Mode figures, whatever they're called. A bunch of stuff that I've ordered off Amazon, and they're on the way. So lots of stuff coming up leading up to the premiere of Power Rangers Megaforce on Saturday, February 2nd. So in the meantime, check out megaforcecast.com for all the latest news as well. That's a pretty sweet website as well for a lot of Megaforce stuff. And that's about it. So hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for lots more Megaforce goodness coming your way. See you guys later.